Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Joshua Lead and Iron. I picked up a docking station from my Lenovo Legion Go, and I went with the wavelength one for one reason, one major reason for me anyway, is this has HDMI 2.1, which gives us obviously faster speeds for your monitor and stuff. I noticed that the Lenovo Legion Go one only had HDMI 2.0. So that was a big deal for me, and I wanted to bring this to you guys because I know the Lenovo Legion Go video was a decent video. It kind of opened the door for a lot of people to see, like especially in the comments, because people had problems and they were able to solve things. Just having that conversation within the comments, that was awesome. I picked this up. I want to go over some of the features with you. It has a gigabit Ethernet port, the RJ45 port right here. It is USB-C. It's not USB 4. It's fine. It just means we lose, but we get a lot of connectivity through here. So you have your power. You'll have your power input right here. So what I do is I plug in my Lenovo Legion Go charger right into this, and it'll keep it charged as I dock this. HDMI 2.1, which you can see, it says like 2.1. There we go. And that was one of the major reasons I went this way, is because that HDMI 2.1. Then you have two USB-A 3.0 10 gigabit ports, and then a USB-C. So that gives you an idea of why I wanted a docking station. That is the model number, 6-in-1. It says for Steam Deck. This works great with this Lenovo Legion Go. Even with my case on, I have a bunch of things here that I also want to connect, so I want to show you guys. So I have a headset that is USB. And the reason I went this way is because I get a microphone that's decent and a good headset. I have my drive that has some of my games on it. And it's USB 3. And this way I can record onto my device in an external storage. I have my HDMI, I don't know if you can see that. I have my HDMI 2.1 high-speed HDMI connection. I have this other USB cable that looks like a rat's nest for my controller if I need if I need to keep my controller charged. Because when you're in the middle of let's say Warzone, and your controller dies, it sucks. And then I have like a USB 3 little dongle here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this all together. Actually, let's do it in real time here to show you how fast this connects together. So all I'm going to do is connect this this HDMI into my HDMI port, plug this power delivery into my power port. There we go. Clicks in. I have two USB-A ports now, which I'm going to use one of them for my drive. I'm going to put this 3 USB 3.0 port in as well, so it gives me extra ports. Hopefully this works. It should. This is USB 4, so I should have enough, and it should be okay where it's not, going to cause a problem or anything. Plugged in. Everything's plugged in. My drive's plugged in. Now let's put this down here so you guys can see it. And I'm going to kind of open my stand up here a little bit. So as you see, it stands pretty good. We're going to move this and adjust this. I put the stand down just because it gives it a little bit extra stability. And I'm going to plug it in to the top of this USB port right here. Just push it back. It's lining up. Now I have this USB 3.0 that has 2 extra ports. One of them is for a mouse and keyboard. I suggest if you're going to do some of the stuff that you want to do, at least have a wireless cheap mouse and keyboard here. So you can, navigate through things a little bit better. Obviously, when you're out on, like when you go on vacations and stuff, or in the car, or you're out of your desk area, you're not going to have like the mouse and keyboard. But if you're going to dock it, I think having the mouse and keyboard makes sense. Even if it's a cheapie, you can get this like on $20 on AliExpress or Amazon, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to plug in my headset here. My headset lights up, so it tells me it's getting power at least. So it's asking for my PIN. It goes in. All right, I'm going to hit record. We got it recording now. I'm going to open up battle.net, see if this thing is dead. So I have to plug this in to show you guys. I got like the toughest USB-C cable on earth. Go to games, go to play. I got to change it to FPS mode on this. All right, my controller's working. Perfect. All right, let's play a game. I don't know why they put freaking this crazy loud music. All right, let's just do firing range, I guess. All right, sounds good on here. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it sounds good in my headset. I have my microphone here. I don't know if you guys could hear that on stream. All right, so this is what it looks like. Nothing on here. My controller's connected all to here. This Wavelink dock. All right, we're about to start. Let's see how crappy I do. The firing range. It looks pretty decent. I'm getting 94 frames here at this. I don't know if that's gonna stay, but that's loud. Oh my god.
All zones lost. Capture this objective. Take it out. Peripheral incoming. We've locked down A. Take it C. We're losing Alpha.
Getting 67 frames, 72 frames, right around there.
Zone C secure. We lost Alpha. Taking A.
What the heck is going on here? Hello? My controller died, right? Is that what's going on?
Lost all.
Go over our graphics settings. Full borderless quality is balanced. FSR3 is on. Dynamic resolution is on. Textures low. Text filters high. No depth of field is off. Detail quality is normal. I mean, it's nothing great, right? It's optimized. Normal, low, low, medium. So there's some highs, some lows, some medium. It's all balanced. I don't know if meld is hearing that or whatnot, but these sound good. This should be working good, but it's not. Well, it didn't last time. Everything else should be working. Back to that. We had that little hiccup. Everything seems to be working. Will it do the same? Well, no. We'll have to see.
Hardpoint. Capture the objective.
Wait.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
jumping. What are you shooting me for?
Throwing frag.
Hardpoint identified. Hostile LDBR drop detected.
Enemy using trophy. Enemy marksman eliminated.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hostiles have the
Yeah,
hardpoint.
my team is ass.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint located.
Frag out.
Hardpoint is active.
I don't understand that, but okay. Oh, dude. How does he know I was sitting right there? Ain't no way. Look, it's like... Don't know why it switched right there.
Hardpoint identified.
Sniper's victory.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
And it crashed. And I don't think I was the one that crashed it. Anyway, that's Call of Duty. To show you what how Call of Duty runs on that. A little easier this way to talk with you and talk about some of the things that come with docking.
Got the lead. Now hold.
Damn.
Sighted on target.
I'm getting 73 frames. I didn't know they were all gonna be like stacking on me like that. All those people going through that same door.
I got a mover.
Damn! Like 8 bots right there. I've been getting 74 frames on like this weird aspect ratio. This is not a GPU, so it's not going to, you know, function like one. This is just going to try to keep the same type of aspect ratio and not make it look too funky, you know, but enough to let you play. I mean, quality is not like,
Eyes on.
you know, it's not super there, but it's quality enough to where you can be like, okay, I
Taking
can
the shot.
see the difference between, you know, a bush and... Anyway, I'm going to end this. This is the wavelength dock for my Lenovo Legion Go. Little hiccups here and there to make it playable, and then it stops being playable, and there's little funky things that you got to do to get a controller working on here if you're not using their controller. But that's more the Lenovo Legion Go, not the wavelength dock. The dock, I think, works pretty well. If I could get like maybe 2 more ports on it, it'd be great, but I wouldn't need like this extension one right here, which I think kind of messes some things up maybe. But other than that, it works great. I was able to play a few games and get angry at bots, so that's a plus, I guess. I wanted to show you guys that it does do, you know, decent frames just coming out of this. Like I said, this is not an eGPU, so it's not like going to give you the best quality. This is just running off of the Lenovo Legion Go, and I think it does a pretty good job. The GPU was pinned at like 99, and the CPU was like 50%. You'll see it in the corner, but that's it. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Let me turn this off here. All right, now you have a way to at least do work, go online. And now I'm using this more as my desktop. I mean, it works all right if you're away from like your actual desktop. Obviously, you're not going to take like your whole gaming or studio software PC to you if you go to like a place like Vegas or something. You're just going to, if you need to, take this, do your email, stuff like that, take your wavelength dock it, connect it to your TV, connect all your peripherals to it, maybe play a couple games if you need to. You can connect all your drives and stuff. So it opens up, this one port opens up to like gigabit Ethernet, 2 USB-As, 1 USB-C, and then constant power through that other USB-C port. So the wavelength dock works great. Yes, it's for Steam Deck. I think it works great. I'll put the link in the video description below. Like I said, number one reason I got this was the HDMI 2.1. And I noticed the Lenovo Legion Go one is only HDMI 2.0. Keep that in mind when you're looking through docks and stuff, especially if you want to kind of keep the higher frame rate. It's nice to have, especially if it's 2.1. I would do it this way. If I was looking for a dock today, it would be this one. It has everything I need in it, except, like I said, maybe 2 more ports, maybe, if you can. But other than that, it works pretty well for everything else I need. The wavelength, this is the dock, 6-in-1. It's for Stream Deck or ROG dock, but it's for all handheld, I would believe. I think you'd like it. That's why I brought it to you. That way, you have choices out there. That's not just the Lenovo Legion Go dock. Let me know what docking station you use for your handheld, and then maybe we can compare them, just like we did through like the last one with the comments and stuff. That was great. A lot of people learned different things. It actually helped me pick a dock out, what I was looking for, and start researching things like that. So drop those in the comments below. Let me know what features you look for in docks and stuff like that, and if HDMI 2.1 is going to be something that is a deal breaker for you. If it is, let me know. If it's not, let me know. That is a docking station for my Lenovo Legion Go, and this is what I'm going to be using. Other than that, guys, I gotta go because my back hurts.